fire that destroyed Big Tex this morning at the State Fair is shocking for so many Texans. But why do we feel that way? UT Dallas marketing professor Abby Biswas joins us now on the KRLD Newsline to share his thoughts.
When I first heard this, the first thing that I thought about was what a tragedy this was, considering that Big Tex has been literally and figuratively the icon for not only the city of Dallas, but I dare say for the entire state of Texas. He's been there for 60 years, and he's been there larger than life and has resonated in all kinds of ways with everybody who has anything to do with the state of Texas. And to see him gone almost, overnight, well, it was overnight because I just saw him a couple of days ago, there's kind of a sense of void, which I'm actually tapping into social media even as we were speaking, and I'm seeing that there's an incredible amount of outpouring and sentiment mourning the loss of Big Tex.
Dr. Biswas, why were people so drawn to him? Why are so many people drawn to Big Tex? Is it the sheer magnitude, or what is it?
Well, the Big Tex is what is considered a classic, what we call in brand management, a brand symbol or brand character that lends itself very easily to brand personification. What that means is Big Tex personifies Texas, Texans, and everything in Texas. And that's why he resonates so powerfully with everyone here in the state of Texas. Three things that I'd like to say really make a brand symbol stand out or be successful or effective in the long run. Memorability, meaningfulness, and likability. He is a powerful symbol because he's memorable. Everyone remembers Big Tex because he's been there for 60 years. It's not just a mascot or a symbol that's 2 years old or even 7 or 8 years old like the Geico Gecko. I mean, he's been there for 60 years. So it's memorable. Second, he's huge. He's big. He speaks. That's important. He says howdy dozens of times to the kids and people all over the state fair, and so he is meaningful and he is likable. And therefore, on all three counts, he is was, it's very hard to even speak about him in the past tense, the icon that Texas has always cherished. I mean, they've done a lot to make him resonate because he almost takes on the characters of human beings. And that the humanification of Big Tex has also been a very successful part of his symbolization.
And that leads into my next question. We all realize Big Tex is not a living, breathing human being, but he's been part of our lives for so long. So many people today feel like they have actually lost a friend or a family member.
Absolutely. There are people. Now, remember, he's 60 years old. So we're talking about baby boomers who are now parents, and some of them even grandparents, young grandparents. They've actually lived almost with Big Tex or have shared some of their most nostalgic memories in and around Big Tex. So to have that taken away, and I think you hit the nail on the head. I think it resonates more with the baby boomers, or those who've seen or experienced Big Tex and have made Big Tex a part of their life at least once a year, if not more often, for 30, 40, 50 years. So it is literally like losing a close relative that you've known for 4 or 5 decades.
Very special thanks to UT Dallas marketing professor Abby Biswas. It's 2:54 at KRLD. Somebody's going to need an Alka-Seltzer when this trading day is over. Right now, just about 5 minutes before the close, the Dow Jones down 184 points at 13,365. The NASDAQ down by 63. S&P down 22. Oil down nearly $2 a barrel at $90.16. Coming up next on KRLD, we update the top stories of the day. The evacuation that continues at Texas A&M and the fire that destroyed destroyed big techs. The latest on that, plus closing numbers on Wall Street with Matt Thomas and Tasha Stevens after traffic and weather together on the 8s.